Staubach's leadership skills were nurtured at the Staubach's daring scuttled many a foe and earned him a Heisman Trophy. When he joined the Dallas Cowboys in 1969, he reverted to old instincts. Tom Landry knew Staubach had much to learn.
His running ability when he first came in the league was really a cover-up from lack of experience. There's no way a quarterback, until he learns to read defenses, until he learns to move a defense around and do the things he wants to do from the pocket, until he learns that, then he's going to rely on what his best quality is. And Rodgers is great.
As best qualities go, it was very good indeed. Staubach was a bold and agile who became known as Roger the Dodger. Staubach's running ability was but one manifestation of the competitive fire that burned beneath his cool surface.
I'm aggressive to a degree as a quarterback. You got to keep your poise. You can't get overly emotional because you've got a lot on your mind. You've got to do a lot of things mentally to control the game, but you've got to be competitive, aggressive, and give everything you have physically.
Roger the Dodger gave way to a strong-armed passer who would become the top-ranked quarterback in NFL history. There was nothing mystical about Staubach's transformation, but there was magic in the way his teammates performed for him. Staubach became a worthy inheritor to the legacy established by Lane and Van Brockley. During his 10-year career, he led the Cowboys to 10 consecutive winning seasons and 2 world championships. Staubach's incredible courage was also inspirational. Few have endured such brutal punishment in the athletic arena. Cowboy fans pronounced many a last rite for their fallen hero, but resiliency made him a winner.
The guy that they call a winner isn't someone that's going to win all the time. But man, when he's down, he's going to bounce back up with everything he has when he gets the chance. And boy, you bounce back when things aren't going your way.
The irrepressible Staubach generated 23 come-from-behind victories, 14 of them in the final 2 minutes or in overtime. In a 1975 playoff game at Minnesota, the Cowboys were reduced to a wing and a prayer.
Well, the Cowboys need a miracle, as we said. 2nd and 10, Cowboys from the 50. Again, Staubach has him in the shotgun formation. Roger takes the snap, humps it once. He's going long, down the near sideline for Drew Pearson. Pearson makes the catch at the 5, touchdown! Would you believe it?
They had great faith in him. They never thought they were out of it as long as Roger was throwing the ball. From that standpoint, he was something special.
Unitas.
On July the 28th, 1979, the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio, inducted the greatest quarterback who has ever played the game. From his bristle brush haircut to his high-top shoes, no one ever looked quite like Johnny Unitas. But then, Nobody else ever played like Unitas either. He was the most daring, deadliest passer who ever played pro football, and the subject of one of the most improbable Cinderella stories ever told. Drafted 9th by the Pittsburgh Steelers in 1955, Unitas was overlooked and spent most of summer camp playing catch with owner Art Rooney's kids before being cut from the squad. He spent a season playing semi-pro ball before signing with the Baltimore Colts in 1956 for $7,000. By mid-season, number 19 was a starter. In only his second season, Unitas made the Pro Bowl. In 1958, Unitas led the Colts to the Western Conference title. Ahead lay the NFL championship, the New York Giants, and a step into pro football history. The largest television audience of its time, 50 million, tuned into sold-out Yankee Stadium. There, a 25-year-old quarterback demonstrated the poise, skill, and imagination that would make him the best ever. Tied at 17, Unitas put together one of the drives that would become his trademark during the first sudden death overtime in championship history.
Up over the ball come the Baltimore Colts. Unitas calling out the signals.
Oh, 25.
Unitas gives to Amici.
The Colts are the world champions. The most dramatic finish in professional football.
This epic made a legend of the man with a golden arm. There were many pillars for the Unitas legend to stand on, but none more important than his right arm. For 18 years, his convincing pump fakes froze secondaries, allowing him to place the ball on his receiver's fingertips.
The information, of course, that is more valuable than anything is the information that you receive from your own players or your own receivers.
Unitas used this information and his talented receivers to pass for over 42,000 yards and 290 touchdowns, standards by which all other quarterbacks would be measured. However, his records and achievements gave no indication of the games he won or influenced by the sheer force of his personality. Each game in which he appeared, something dramatic and exciting happened, despite the fact that he was the bullseye for every defensive unit he faced. His brand of courage gave him a power of leadership that words alone could not have done. It is his special mark that although many are compared to John Unitas, John Unitas is never compared to anyone else.
Two plays. First play, split right, 40 series right. Second play, be a split right, fullback draw. Both of them on run. Ready?
For 5 years, in 47 straight games, Unitas threw at least one touchdown pass. Pro football's equivalent of Joe DiMaggio's 56-game hitting streak. The Colts won the NFL championship 3 times under Unitas. And 3 times he was named the league's most valuable player. Other quarterbacks have won more championships or compiled larger statistics. But none ever fit all the requirements of pro football's most demanding position as well as Johnny Unitas, the best ever.